gotta shoot, son. You gotta shoot. Get out of the way, ref!
This video of Canadians reacting to the hockey gold medal match of the 2010 Olympics perfectly demonstrates nationalism. Nationalism is the feeling of a sense of pride towards one's nation to the point where it is how they define themselves. A nation is considered an ethnic or cultural community. While a political entity can be considered a nation, it is not necessary for a nation to have any political basis. Nationalists base their humanity in their nation. They feel that they need a specific role in the nation to exist as a person. This leads to an ultimate reality of thinking everyone in their nation is part of one being. If the nation succeeds, each individual in the nation succeeds. Therefore, the triumph of the nation is the source of life and happiness. Stephen Walt, an international relations professor at Harvard University, uses the Olympics to illustrate this point. We have no personal relationship to Olympians such as Michael Phelps and Simone Biles. However, we are overjoyed when they get the gold and disappointed with their shortcomings. This is due to our nationalist belief that their personal success equates to our nation's success and ultimately our own success.
All around Citizens Bank Park they are chanting USA, USA. That's because, according to reports, Osama bin Laden has been killed. And President Obama is about to address the United States audience.
Now the pitch, and it's line foul into the seats down the third base line. 1 ball, 1 strike. And I'll tell you what's going on. The crowd is chanting USA, and the reason for that is that there are reports circulating, I am not sure if they've yet been confirmed by the White House, that Osama bin Laden is dead. How that's happened, we don't know, but this crowd now knows it. It's amazing how things seem so important for the moment, like they did when Ryan Howard batted with.
According to The Moral Significance of Nationalism by Leah Brillmeyer, written in 1995, nationalism and morality don't really contribute to each other. On one side, you have the good nations that refuse to accept things like human rights abuse and other discriminatory issues is just, while other things like rape, murder, and genocide are morally unjust. It is solely dependent on the means of the nation.
There are many values that people with naturalistic viewpoints have. For example, the language they speak is very important to them. Native American tribes would have their own separate language that they would use to communicate, and it would be different than other tribes. Another is the use of symbols. In the United States, a major symbol is the American flag. You can see it all over wherever you go. One of the fundamental problems of nationalism is when it goes to be too extreme. For example, Adolf Hitler had an extreme nationalistic mindset that Germany should essentially take over the world and that the Aryan race should be the supreme race. From there, he created a holocaust of millions of people because he believed what they thought wasn't right.
According to the Olympics, Nationalism and You by Jacob Gibbon, the good parts of nationalism are when countries come together during times of need, like during a terrorist attack or a natural disaster. Countries not only come together during times of need, but in times of happiness. Like the Olympic Games in Rio this past summer, people came together to support their country.